Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm with my friends. These are my friends from church, and normally when I say I'm hanging out with my friends on Saturdays, these are the people I'm talking about. And you might notice that they might be a little older than me, but I really like that and I appreciate that because there's so much I can learn from you guys. And this entire week I've been speaking about just things I learned way later in life, things I wish I was taught in school and things like that. And so today I wanted to ask you guys some of the things you would tell your younger self. You know, now looking back, like what would you tell that 20-year-old boy, like that boy in his 20s or that girl in her 20s? Can we start with Samuel?
Thank you very much.
Gideon, sorry. Samuel was another guy who was here, also the same, almost the same height, the same body size.
Yeah, this is Gideon. Samuel, if you're watching, we're thinking
We're
about
thinking
you.
about you. Okay, so yeah, Gideon, could you tell us?
Yeah, I'm Gideon. So, when you are very young, with our growth depends on the stage where you start understanding. Remember, your parents are still preparing you to become mature. Now, when you are at the age of adolescence, that is the age you are between a young person and an adult. That is a critical moment. You are supposed to define what type of friends you have, what do you want to be, where do you want to be. So if you have friends, make sure you select the best who help you socially, academically, and are within your line of life goals. Then you have to start having some mentors, people you like, people you admire, people you want to be like. Make sure those people you start observing what they can do. The wrong things, keep them away. Because when you entertain them in your life at another stage, they will spoil you at that age and you will get lost in what you are supposed to achieve in life. So make sure you define exactly what you want at the level of adolescence. Get good friends. Then also, as a Christian, make sure you are closer to God to guide what the Bible clearly teaches is what life wants you. Also, because society, you have heard of people going to drugs, going to clubs, going to all sorts of bad things. Keep them away from your life and everything you do.
That's very interesting because in one of the videos, I remember I was reading about Richard Branson, and he was talking about the type of friends that you need to have. And you mentioned that have people that you admire. He also said that have people who are slightly better than you, people who are doing much, much better than you, people you can aspire to, because then they'll motivate you. That's very interesting. How about you, Kwame?
Oh, me. Okay, my name is Kwame, and I've known Nancy for a very long time.
Very long time, yeah.
Yeah, she's good, and I'm so happy for her that she chose this kind of job
Yeah.
because I want to do like that too. I want to have my own what do you call it, platform
Right.
and teach younger people to be able to take care of themselves. So that's why I want to talk about what I would have done if I were 20 years or even not 20 years, from 15 years.
Okay.
Because from that time you get to know how life is all about. You know? So from that time, for me, if I were 15 years or 18 years, I have chosen my career already and just have a goal. And when I was a kid, I loved science. I have a very big science book. And I always read about these science people like Marconi and all those who invented a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I wanted to invent my own car. So I used to make toy cars when I was a kid. But the problem is that I didn't take my passion.
Right.
My father wanted me to do what He wants me to do.
This
So
about
that is
parents.
what I don't want
You as a parent.
my kid or
Yeah.
anybody younger to do that.
Mm,
You have to respect your parents,
right.
but you have to know that it's up to you to do whatever you want to do.
But it's also parents should also know. Like the other day I was saying, the parents might know their success. They want their success to you. They want your success to look like their success.
Yes.
You know, you need to do this. This is what you have to do for you to be successful. But yours could look completely different. And I think that parents should be more open to that, especially now.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That sometimes the parents will not listen to you. They think they know better than you. But as a kid, you have to explain to your parents and let them know that this is what I love to do. And if you don't love something, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's you want to be a doctor or engineer and you don't like it, you're not going to be successful. Anything you want to do, you have to have the love, the passion for it. So as a kid, build that passion. And when you are from 25 years old, you already know what you're going to do. And you make a lot of impact on the other people around you. And as my friend said earlier, you don't have to join with the bad guys. Even if you join them, don't learn what they do.
Don't lose yourself.
Yeah, because I had bad friends. We used to go out, they drink, but I don't drink. They did something that I didn't do. So you have to know what you like and what is right. So always follow what is right. In the end, it's going to help you. So my advice is that choose your passion
Go through
and just follow it. And don't let anybody stop you. Even your parents, don't let them stop you. You just explain to them. If they accept it, okay. If not, go with your passion. In the end, they will see the result and they will love it.
Alright, thank you, Conway. The next one is my friend Lillian. Lillian, what do you wish you told that young girl?
Thanks, Nancy, for inviting me to your video. The advice I can give to any young person around is to spend more time with your books. You see, nowadays people like watching movies, spending time with their phones, chatting with friends. We no longer read books. The libraries are there. We no longer get books from the library to read. As long as you watch good movie, not a bad one, with good advices, but make sure you read books too. It's good to keep reading. Thank you. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about that. Because Nancy will be mad.
Of course not. Yeah, thank you, Lillian. So Lillian says just read, nourish your brain, alright? How about you, Lillian?
Okay. I'm coming from the flip side of things.
Okay.
From the advice that I would give, and this is coming from experience. So what I'm saying is something that I have learned from personally. When I was younger, a lot of things happened around me and I was taken up in the crowd and I was with the cool kids and, you know, all I can say is never, ever lose yourself when in that crowded situation. Don't be afraid to be the one who stands up for the bully. When one of the cool kids are mocking them, don't be afraid to tell that cool kid, hey, that's not cool. Don't be scared of what other people might think of you. Stand up for what you believe is right and go with it. If the cool kids are going to like you, they're going to like you. If they don't, they're not going to like you anyway. So what I would say is, number one, do not take anything personally. Whether it's coming from your parents, whether it's coming from your friends, whether it's even coming from a thought that happens in here. Don't take anything personally. Do not make a decision when you are filled with anger, fright, or a feeling of being unsure. Wait, calm down. Take the time to listen to what the Holy Spirit is telling you and then you will be led in the direction that you must go. It's easy for us to say, don't go drinking with your friends, don't go clubbing with your friends, but some experiences we will have to unfortunately learn on our own.
That's true.
I can't say to you, Nancy, don't go out clubbing. Because how is Nancy going to learn?
Yeah.
She has to learn. But then, like Lillian said, read lots of books. Because 88% of your experiences you don't have to go through yourself. You can learn from other people's experiences. That's what I would tell my younger self.
Aw, thank you so much, Eden. And like one thing I wanted to mention before the beginning of this, I just wanted to tell you guys how much I appreciate this. And you guys, I don't tell you enough, but there's so much I learned from you guys. Like Lillian is like the definition of live your life, do not care what anyone says. She does what makes her happy, and if you don't agree with that, that's your problem. It's not her problem. You know, and Edith she stands her ground. Like Edith stands her ground from the beginning. She said, I'm not buying anything on Saturday. And up to today, like even try sometimes, I try to take her, but she does it. And then we have Kwame here, who's lived abroad for how many years now?
25 years.
25 years. Like he has a wealth of experiences and all things like that. So just whenever we, like Saturdays after church, we normally sit and eat and we talk about these things. And there's just so much I can learn from these guys. And also, Gideon. Gideon is also, as I said, like they're much older than I. They've experienced life way more than I have. And so I learned so many things from all the things that you guys say. And I really appreciate that. Alright?
You're welcome.
Thank you. And so thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you in the next video.
One more thing.
Okay.
Never stop studying.
Okay, never stop
When
studying.
you stop learning, you die.
Right. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Never stop studying.
Okay. Alright, thank you so much, guys.
It's a learning, it's a continuous process. From
It
the
is.
time you were born,
Till
after
the time you die.
You always.
now you sort what you want to learn.
Okay.
Now that we've hijacked your show.
Right.
And
Well, I
also,
think-
when you are not able to get what you wanted to do, as long as you have life, you can still do it.
That's true.
So that's why always, whatever you have planned to do,
Yeah.
continue. In the end, you're going to achieve it. Even though you be old, you
Assistant.
still enjoy it.
Doors
Because
will
you
be
have finished the goal that was on your heart when you were young.
Okay.
And know that not everything will be perfect. You will meet
True.
failure,
That's
you will meet
Yeah.
obstacles.
Yes.
So just move, keep
Yeah.
moving.
That's it. Okay.
And last thing,
Okay.
don't
We're
be
gonna have to
afraid
start a
to
series.
don't be afraid to fail.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
those who are afraid to fail, they never achieve anything. So the more you fail, the better you become.
You learn
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah. So learn from your mistakes
Yes.
and be the best and on top.
Yeah.
Always
See you on
get up.
top, guys.
Be safe.
Bye.